Hey guys, how you doing? Hopefully you're doing okay. Gonna read through the full article here. Pretty much, it is a terrible situation. There is a link in the description. If you appreciate the coverage of this topic, please do like, comment, subscribe, share the video as you see fit. It's in regards to the 13-year-old schoolgirl that you see in front of you, Neeka Atkinson. She's from Hull in England, and on July the 8th, she was involved in an incident at school in which another teenager at the school attacked her. Apparently, the boy picked Neeka up by the neck before dropping her head first onto the concrete floor. So apparently that happened at school. The school's name is the Archbishop Centimue Academy. Again, this happened July the 8th. Crying and in pain, Neeka went to student services. Shortly after, she started fitting, having multiple fits. She was rushed to hospital. It was found that she had a big blood clot and a bleed on the brain. The police from Humberside have arrested a teenage boy. They've also released him on bail. So as we know, as far as we're aware, Neeka was picked up by the neck, thrown onto the ground, head first onto the concrete, and seemingly, apparently, the boy walked away laughing. I'm going to say this, perhaps some of you find this offensive, I don't wish it to be, but I've got to be generous. I've got to be generous and hope that the boy simply didn't have an understanding, a comprehension of the damage that he could have caused and, regrettably, the damage he did cause. If he had an understanding of that, he's an absolute psycho. Neeka was rushed to hospital. They've induced her into a coma. They've done a CT scan. As I say, they found a big blood clot on her brain, also a brain bleed. She was rushed to surgery immediately. It's possible that she may need to transfer hospital. She's currently in the Hull Royal Hospital. She may need to transfer to either Leeds or Sheffield. But there's a danger in transferring her too far afield, because in the, I'm not an expert at this, but in the transition period when she's being transported from one location to another, she's not able to get the full medical support that she needs, and that puts her at risk of dying in transit. At the moment, Neeka is awake in hospital, but she can only use the right side of her face. She's struggling to speak. She asked her nan, her grandma, if she was dead, because she couldn't use her body anymore. There's the picture of the school that it happened in, Archbishop Centimue Academy in Hull, England. So the police have let us know that they have arrested a teenage boy, but that boy has been released on bail. Investigations are continuing. If anyone has any information, of course, to come forward. That's really all the information that we have. So it's a real tragedy. Young Neeka, 13 years of age. From my interpretation, her life is still in the balance. If she does survive, will she remain paralyzed? We don't know. We hope and we pray that she is able to make a full recovery, that she does survive, that she's able to lead a normal life. And of course, full condolences to the family concerned. We pray for their strength. We're not aware of a GoFundMe. If that changes, if you guys are aware of one, make mention of it, and I'll happily edit the description. In regards to the teenage boy responsible for this, well, what can I say? I mean, I don't know what to say. Kids do stupid things. I don't know. I mean, did this kid... I mean, seemingly he did it purposefully, but did he do it knowledgeably? Would he have had a real understanding of the danger that can be caused by throwing anybody down onto concrete? I see fights on the internet. There's, lots of clips, video clips of fights between all ages of people. And it freaks me out when you see these people do what I would consider to be wrestling, judo, or UFC throws onto concrete. If you do that on grass, I'd give that a pass, even though there's danger there. But if you do that kind of thing on concrete, where you slam someone's body down onto the concrete, where they're very likely to hit their head to some extent, but even without that, you can just shatter so many bones by doing that. Their spine. I'm not a doctor here, but it does disgust me when I do see these fights online, these clips of fights, and these guys pretend like they're in the UFC and they pick people up and throw them down, slam them down. Is it the case that common sense has evaded the majority of people and people don't realize the damage that can be done by slamming people down on concrete? If you're going to be involved in a fight, don't do it on concrete. If you can, go to a field and have it there, or just like evade the fight. Now, of course, Neeka didn't instigate this incident at all in the least. She's 100% an absolute innocent victim, as far as we're aware. And this boy has a lot to answer for. I don't know if I'm ready to call the boy evil, because I don't know what his knowledge was. But, certainly he was trying to hurt. Yeah, he's an evil piece of shit. He was trying to hurt. Whether or not he was trying to cause this level of devastation to one of his schoolmates, that's another point. But I don't know what kind of justice this boy ought to face. I don't know. It's troubling me. Don't have an answer. Perhaps you'd like to tell me your view. But my focus would be on just hoping that and praying that Neeka does survive and is able to make a full recovery. I guess that's my video for now. If I've done a half decent job, if this has been worthwhile a topic in covering, please do like, comment, subscribe, share the video as you see fit. And take care, and of course best wishes to the community and the schoolmates. Thanks.